Hello everyone, I wanted to pop on and record a quick video and give you a couple of reasons why it is so important that you have a copy of your own blood work. I see this time and time again, and it happened at least a couple of times this week already with patients that I'm working with one-on-one, whether it's fertility, whether it's clear skin, whether it's weight loss. There are so many reasons why we need to look at your lab work, even if these are basic tests and even if you've told everything's fine. Here are the reasons why getting a copy of your blood work is so important. Number one, we need to know which tests were done. I know it sounds simple, and we obviously want to think that our doctor is always going to run all of the tests that they should be running when it comes to our health concerns. But honestly, 9 times out of 10, this is not happening. One of the most common tests that I see missing from most people's lab work is vitamin D. Other common ones that are missed are vitamin B12. If you are a female and have any hormonal issues, most doctors do not run your estrogen and your progesterone, the two main female hormones. And if you have weight issues, hair loss issues, or you're on thyroid medication, most doctors are not running a complete thyroid panel. They're just running one lab, which is called TSH, which is super basic. So it's important for us first to know which lab tests were run. And if you don't have a copy of that blood work, you can't show it to me and you can't know what the next steps are. So really important that we first start there. And then the second piece of the puzzle is now we know what labs have been done if you have a copy of your lab work, but we want to know, are your levels optimal? So for example, if you've been told your TSH or your thyroid level is fine, or your vitamin D levels are normal, we want to know what those numbers are. It's really important that we know what your specific values on your lab tests are, because there's a difference between abnormal or out of range on the lab work and optimal or optimal for ideal health, depending on what your health goals are. So it's really important to know what those values are, not just was the test done and was everything okay? We want to know the specifics. I cannot tell you how important this is to fast track your success. Unfortunately, it does break my heart when I hear patients saying, oh, my tests were done, and they send a copy over to me to review, and honestly, so many tests are missing, and it's sad because this might have been going on for years and they've never had a full, complete lab workup. As a naturopathic doctor, when I work with my patients one-on-one, I do some of those tests for them that might be missing, and it just bothers me that they were originally told that everything was done and everything was fine, and that is so far from the truth, unfortunately, 9 times out of 10. So empower yourself. Take an action step today. It is legal for you, and it's an asset for you to have a copy of your blood work, but doctors and the medical offices cannot withhold your results. They are meant to be in your cabinet or in your electronic files for your medical records. So please do not feel worried about reaching out and getting a copy of your own lab results, because it is your body after all.